one thing which actually bothered me was self-doubt. I did not have that kind of a confidence. I somehow found that I was outdated, or probably I was not that person who could face the people with that confidence which I had earlier. Started believing that I am not fit to get back to work. I actually did not have that confidence to go and talk to people or go for interviews as well. Just stop calling this as a public speaking course, because it is not just about public speaking. It is a total transformation.
Yeah.
It has changed my life in every aspect, I would say.
Today,
Right.
what do you have? Instead of self-doubt, I have dash. What is that dash for you today?
Super confidence.
Yeah. Love that.
Super. So there's a saying, I would say, super se upar. It's been the people around me all of a sudden have started seeing me, looking up to me as a very good communication expert. But what has shifted, what has moved, is that it doesn't affect me anymore, that what people are going to say about me. Now when I knew that this is the way where you start a topic, this is going to be the middle, this is going to be the end of the story, I know to frame it in a much better and a much organized way. So you remember, Bishal, in one of the sessions I had actually mentioned that I wanted to do something for the underprivileged kids. So I recently got connected to a skill development institute, and there I have been taking soft skills training for underprivileged students.
Wow.
So
Beautiful. That's amazing. How do you feel doing this? How do you feel doing this contribution and service?
To be very honest, Vishal, I was very happy. I was very excited, because this was something which was, a goal which was in my mind, which I never thought it would come my way that early. And of course, it's a wonderful feeling, and the way they respond to you, because they can actually sense that you are the person who's going to transform their life.
Bishal Sarkar here. Today we have Verleen, a very special person who graduated from our program, who went through our public speaking program and really improved a lot. And that's why I invited her to share her story that you're watching right now, maybe on your phone, maybe on your computer. And you're probably wondering about her story. Maybe you are an executive, maybe you are a business owner, maybe you are a corporate leader, maybe I don't know where you are watching it from. But right now I can guarantee that her story will inspire you. So Verleen, tell us exactly where you're joining from. Tell us a little bit about your family, and we'll go from there.
Thank you, Bishal, for the warm welcome. And yes, so I would start my story where I started my career. So I was in second year college when I started with my career with a telecom organization, and I was working with that organization for around 8 years, and this was into customer service. While I was working, I had a very beautiful, a very flourishing career, full of confidence, and I was growing, I think, probably every single day. Now, the bend in the story comes where I wanted to take a break out of my career to upbring my kids. That was a choice that I made for my own life. And after a sabbatical for around 7 years, when I wanted to get back to work, when I actually thought that there is that little piece of me who was still waiting in that corporate world, I did not have that kind of a confidence. I somehow found that I was outdated, or probably I was not that person who could face the people with that confidence which I had earlier. This is the point where I started believing that I am not fit to get back to work. I actually did not have that confidence to go and talk to people or go for interviews as well. And yes, I came across a few public speaking courses at that moment. I did a few of them as well. And the game changer was when I saw a video by Mr. Bishal Sarkar, and I finally decided that yes, I would like to go ahead with this person. So there was that, I would say, there was a calling which I could feel, though I had done public speaking courses earlier as well. But I don't know what was that one thing which actually drawed me towards that this is the person who is going to transform my life. With the public speaking course, Vishal, what do I say? I think just stop calling this as a public speaking course, because it is not just about public speaking. It is a total transformation.
Yeah.
It has changed my life in every aspect, I would say. And trust me, I hope, believe that you can sense that confidence level, that happiness in my life that I am feeling right now. But trust me,
Absolutely.
just rename this, because it is a transformation course. You have not
Yeah.
only worked upon our external skills, but you have
Mm.
actually transformed my soul as well. So
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I love that. I got goosebump hearing when you said that you transformed the soul. That appreciate it. Appreciate you saying that, Verlene. And by the way, just want to say to everybody who's watching it right now, Verlene is one of the most open-minded people that we had in the program, because anytime I've given, sometimes inside the program, I gave her some tough feedback. Not just encouragement which I give, but also some tough feedback. Hey, you're not doing it. Hey, you're missing it. And she was always the person who took it very positively and bounced back. And that's why she is here right now, making all the improvements that we'll hear about. Verlene, take us back to a couple of months back in the past, when, like, what made you join our program Speakathon? Like, what were the specific public speaking issues, confidence issues, communication issues that you faced, for which you thought enough is enough, I have to stop that? What were some of the issues that made you commit to this program?
all right. So, Vishal, first and foremost, one thing which actually bothered me was self-doubt. And I think that, something where there is something in your mind, that is something which actually starts, it's just around your life, because that is influencing your behavior, your actions, your decision making as well. So self doubt, that am I worthy? So although I started working after that, so it was, of course, on a practical sense, I definitely had stage fear. On a practical sense, I actually thought that I was never a content person, that if I have to say something, what am I supposed to say? And of course, looking at the bigger picture, self doubt, where I was not in the correct mindset, when I accepted myself as a good speaker, how would I convince my audience when I am myself not convinced on that?
Right.
So that
Right.
was something which was really, I mean, that one thing, I would say, just to bottle down everything, one
Wow.
thing which was that self-doubt, which was influencing every part of my career, my life, my relationships, everything. So that where the transformation really happened.
So that self-doubt was playing some negative ripple effects in other areas of your life, not just
Absolutely.
speaking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To give you an example, I had opportunities coming my way, but I didn't take those opportunities because I thought I was not worthy of those opportunities, because I
Yeah.
didn't see myself that I fit into this role, because I
Right.
never thought that I was capable enough.
Absolutely. So yeah, sometimes people have that stage fear or nervousness.
Yeah.
For you, it was more about self-doubt. You had the knowledge and the experience to share, but I think the words you said, I was writing down when you said it. What am I supposed to say? Like, how am I supposed to say that? And if I have that self-doubt, how can I influence other people if I'm not, influencing myself, if I'm not convinced about my own value? So at that time, you had the term self-doubt. Today,
Correct.
what do you have? Instead of self-doubt, I have dash. What is that dash for you today?
Super confidence.
Yeah, love that.
Super.
Love
So
that.
there's a saying, I would say, super se upar.
Super, super.
So
Love
if
that.
there is, yeah,
Awesome.
so using it in a superlative form. So if there is something which is super to confidence, I would say yes, because I have started seeing myself as a very good communicator, and it's not about just me. It's been the people around me all of a sudden have started seeing me, looking up to me as a very good communication expert. And this is
Yeah.
how, when you start believing in yourself, it's not just that internal thing which has shifted. Your overall
Absolutely.
body language, your aura, the way you look at things, the way the decisions that I have been taking. As I just mentioned, Bishal, that there was an opportunity which was waiting for me for a very long time. I just kept procrastinating it, just waiting for the right time, because we've spoken about these confidence killers as well in our sessions. So this
Yeah.
was like a awakening call, that there was nobody who could tell me that, Verlene, you are probably getting into that zone of procrastination, and that self-doubt is something which was keeping me away from my dreams or goals that I wanted to achieve. So very
Absolutely.
recently, I have, yes, just fulfilled a goal where I have joined an organization which I wanted to do from a very long time. So yeah, so that was like, I think,
Bingo.
the biggest win of all. Yeah, and I would just like to add one more thing here.
Sure.
See, when it comes to self-belief or self-doubt, it is not only when it will reflect in your speaking, it will reflect in your overall behavior and actions as well. So
Yeah.
I had mentioned this in one of the sessions earlier as well. I have been very fond of dancing. Okay, but I probably never did it earlier, just
Yeah.
because you would know that, people are looking at you and you're not confident enough. But now I have been to these parties and these social gatherings. And
Mm.
I think I've been dancing for like 2 hours, 3 hours. And
Yeah.
it's not that you taught me to dance in these sessions.
Yeah.
This was not like a dancing course or something. But
Yeah.
what has shifted, what has moved, is that it doesn't affect me anymore, that what people are going to say about me. So this confidence level, and now I actually get compliments, people coming and telling me that, Reddy, you dance very well. So I don't know
Yeah.
what was missing in between.
Bingo. I love that. What you said is very important. You stop judging yourself now. And you don't think about what people are thinking about. You're owning your value. You're owning your own skills, your desires. That's amazing. So confidence wise, you're very strong. Let's quickly talk about expression, meaning what were some of the challenges? For example, sometimes people have challenges with they are at a loss of words, or they don't have the right vocabulary, or they don't have the natural flow. They forget, the fluency is missing, spontaneous speaking is a problem, structuring their points. So in terms of those points, what are some of the challenges that you are facing before joining our public speaking mastery program?
Of course, like I mentioned, I actually thought that I was never a content person. But after Speakathon, with all the frameworks we have received, okay, apart from, every day doing that assignment, I think that was that one ritual. After my prayers, I know for a fact that I used to check my phone that, what is Bishal going to give an assignment today? So that topic always kept on my mind. And doing those topics on a given framework. So I have realized that, wow, I am a content person. I have so much of material which is in my head, but it was just that it was not structured in a way. So putting it down into paper in a structured manner is something that we learned through all the frameworks that you have taken us through. Secondly, impromptu speaking. Vishal, you know for a fact, it was the impromptu session speaking was like a surprise for all of us. And it was not just me, it was everyone who was performing so well. So that was something, I think it's not about, just practice. It's about the right kind of practice with the right kind of framework as well. So that is what actually made a difference. And now when I knew that this is the way where you start a topic, this is going to be the middle, this is going to be the end of the story. I know to frame it in a much better and a much organized way.
Yeah. That's a very important point you said right there. Previously, I remember during the session of spontaneous speaking, I remember you saying, hey, that was like a lifelong problem for me that got solved in just one session, right? Something like that. Do you remember you saying something like this?
Yes, I remember, because I was the first one to go for the spontaneous speaking. I don't know why you picked me the first. And it was like, was that me? Did I speak for 2 minutes in an impromptu speech for the first time? And I wanted to go on. So that was like a surprise.
Bingo. Yeah. So it's all about, one thing we say in Speakathon is it's not about hard work and it's not about smart work. It's about framework. There are frameworks for how to handle certain topics. When it's about fact, how to handle a story topic, what to say when people ask you about an opinion about something. There are different 2-3 stages of framework that once you learn it, it's like an instant magic. And first time, like you, exactly the expression you had. Sometimes people use it first time and they're like, it was that easy. I could speak on a topic that I did not prepare, because sometimes people, they practice like 10 times, 15 times for a 5-minute speech. And now within a 5-second period, you're giving a speech for 2-3 minutes and then later on 10 minutes without any preparation. So question for you, how does that make you feel now that you have the skill and the power to speak on pretty much anything, anytime, even without preparation? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel unstoppable. Trust me, Vishal, I think in the life of a lady, a woman, there is a phase, where you have to take care of your responsibilities, and I did it very well. So today when I realized that, I have set the emotional foundation of my kids, now that, I have set that foundation, now is the time when I can, spare a little more time for my career. And now, just because I have that skill, just because I have that confidence, I actually feel unstoppable as of now. I would like to share one more instance where, my confidence level actually skyrocketed. This was where you made us do an assignment where we were supposed to go in a public area where most of the people are looking at us. Yes. Oh my God, I just loved it. I think that was which was something like, it took my confidence to the 10x level.
I remember you handing the phone to somebody to record the video as you are walking toward the camera, right? While doing it on the road. Yeah, that was beautiful. So No, that's why I say that very important to have the practical experience of speaking. It doesn't matter. Um, sometimes people say, is it online, offline? Doesn't matter if you have the right skills. You can, like, you and I have never met face to face. Verlene, would you verify that? We have never met face to face in person.
Yeah.
But the skills you have taken, now you can go anywhere in the world and you can speak on stage without any hesitation, without any problem, because you've learned the framework. So it doesn't matter whether it's online, offline, which country, 2 people, 5 people, 10 people. Once you learn the framework, it's easy. So a couple of more questions before we wrap up. I'm going to ask you about some of your biggest wins and achievements too. But so we spoke about confidence expressions. In terms of impactful communication, we speak about your voice, I think you said something along those lines a couple of minutes ago, body language and aura. I just noted down when you said that. So body language wise, voice wise, or connecting with the audience, what were some of the issues that you faced before the program, and what is the scenario now that after you have gone through this program?
All right. So while if I have to talk about voice, I would say I used to speak very fast earlier. So during all these sessions, when we learned about voice modulation, so emphasizing on certain words, giving few pauses and speaking in a calmer tone was something that really helped me. We also used a lot of techniques where how the king voice is supposed to be and how a romantic lover voice is supposed to be. So this is the shift, it's become like my second nature now. So that is something which has really helped me in my voice modulations as well. Regarding body language, the way you walk, the way you stand, everything has been impacted in a way just because there is an internal shift, and this internal shift it's definitely going to impact your external world as well.
Right. Beautiful. I just wrote down what you said. The way you walk, the way you talk. That's very, very powerful, because many times people think it's all about just what I'm saying. It's your being, it's your presence that will speak louder than your words. So great point right there. Couple of questions, Verlene. By being part of Speakathon, our public speaking mastery program, before we talk about what all you tried before joining us, like inside the program, what during or after that, what were some of the wins, the progress points that you're most proud of? What have you achieved using your voice, using your communication that makes you feel super proud of yourself?
All right. So I recently got a job in an organization that I was looking out for since a very long time. Absolutely. I think overall, I have gained this confidence that I am a very good speaker, that belief system. And this belief system, it's just around you. It makes you feel proud. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel on cloud 9. Apart from that, I have committed myself that I'm going to be on TED very soon. My decision-making skills have improved. Bishal. So because all these sessions where you actually took us through affirmations, saying those affirmations every single day, sharing the videos where you spoke about delusion 95% to elite 5%, the qualities of a warrior, and how do you increase your productivity. I mean, what do I name? I mean, there was not a single topic. I think probably this is like a live coaching program, which is going to influence not only your speaking skills, but your overall personality as well. So I think all these things combined together have definitely made me a better person, a better mother, I would say. And I'm far more better as a professional as well.
That melts my heart when I hear that. Yeah, now you are a better mother. You're a better human being. And of course, we can see you're a fantastic speaker for sure now. And you are good already, but we turned it up a notch. We polished it to a whole different level, and you did the work. So I want you to take your right hand right now, Verlene. I want you to say, good job, Verlene. I want you to say that to yourself.
Good job, Verlene. And I can't thank you, Bishal, for this. The first session when I had been to Speakathon, I remember you said that you would make us a good speaker by hook or by crook. I wasn't very sure. I was very skeptical if this could really happen. But I remember saying this in my last thank you speech as well, that Bishal, you lived up to this statement so beautifully that you actually made us a good speaker. And it's not just about me. It's a journey. We've been all the remaining of, all the participants as well. Now we're not participants, we are friends now. We are still in touch with each other. We share our progress, our wins. We speak to each other on content. And it is so beautiful to have, to have more friends who are like-minded people and who know how we can support each other in this journey of professionalism. And it's now more like an extended family, I would say. So
Beautiful.
yeah, so I really want to thank you. There are very few people who actually live up to this commitment. But with all those kind words, those feedbacks, you actually made me cry in one of the sessions as well, with all those harsh words. But trust me, I am so thankful to you for making me a good speaker by hook or by crook. And I think that was the best day of my life when I actually took a decision to join Speakathon.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. I while you're saying it, I'm remembering all some of those moments in the session. I'm having a moment of nostalgia in my own head. But beautiful. Before we wrap it up, Berlin, a couple of questions. So you mentioned something extremely vital, because just this morning I got an email from somebody. I will not name who this person was talking about, but this was a lady named Pooja who emailed me saying, hey, she's from somewhere in India, but she wrote an email saying basically she spent couple of lakhs rupees in different courses for the last couple of months and years, joining where she saw an ad of somebody, hey, I'm from US, I'm from UK, I'm coming to India, in-person event, online event. When she joined all those programs, some of them were on leadership, confidence, communication, and her whole point in the email was that, Bishal, I joined many things where there were a lot of promises, but I did not achieve the results, even if I tried a lot. And she said that I've done everything they told me. It was all theoretical. I did not get the attention, the feedback, and basically, she's saying, should I give up on this dream of being a great speaker? Like, maybe I'm not meant to be that. The reason I bring that up is because we often see those on YouTube, LinkedIn, different ads of people who are just promising they can make you a confident speaker in 2 days, 3 days, just because they have been on this stage and they have been this. And once you join, it's like it's a crowd of hundreds of people or thousands of people, and there is no individual attention. Without taking anybody's name, we know for a fact that you were part of some of these courses before. What do you think was missing there, for which you did not achieve that transformation before coming to us? Again, we can't take name, okay? So without taking the name of the people, what were the missing elements there? And why do you think even after promising a lot, they could not give you the results, if I can ask you that question?
So Bishal, to answer this question, I would say that, every trainer has their own style, their own way of teaching things. And in the previous courses, of course, I have learned a lot of things. But that one thing which was so different with Speakathon was the practical implementation. So, you can give me the best of theory, that Vedin, this is the way where you can swim. But a teacher who actually pushes you into the swimming pool and practically makes you do it, that's the difference. So I think, although, the theory definitely helps, but here with Speakathon, when we actually got that practice ground, so without even realizing, it was basically working in a very effortless way, in a very conscious and subconscious level. So the everyday practicality of doing like 2 assignments, 3 assignments, and all those sessions, I remember the Sunday sessions used to start around 4 and we used to close by 10, 11. And still, we used to enjoy these sessions. It was never hectic for me. In fact, my family members used to come up and say that, Vedin, are you not tired? I said, no, I'm just waiting for the next session to happen, because there was so much more coming up. So I think the best part of this was, it was not about public speaking only theory. It was more of a practical implementation where we actually did assignments, and when we had sessions, we actually performed our speeches in front of everyone, getting feedbacks as well. Apart from that, I believe it's not only about public speaking. Bishal, you always mention that powerful living leads to powerful speaking. So I think you probably transformed us in a way that now we are, better people. See, about speaking is not just about something that you speak from your tongue. It's a matter of your mind and your tongue coordination. So today, when I was ready in my mind, when I was confident in my mind, my tongue supported that. So that was a way where I totally believed that you were playing with our mindset, you were making us better individuals, and then the byproduct was probably a better communicator, which just came off. So the practical implementation of doing things and working on your overall mindset was something which I think was the unique selling proposition or the USP of this program.
Yeah. And before coming to us, like you said, you joined in some other places. My question is, if somebody is watching the video and they might have tried different courses and they have got the theory but no practical experience, no results to show for, but you could have given up right there, Verlene, because hey, I joined some courses, I paid money, I didn't improve. I don't have to go to another mentor. So what message do you have for those people who have tried something, who have invested their hard-earned money before, they did not get the results? What message Verlene has for them?
Just give Speakathon and Mr. Bishal Sarkar this one last chance. Trust me, I joined this course because on the last day of my life, I do not want to live or believe that I lived a life of regret. And that one last chance, because this is that one public speaking course which is going to be the ultimate of all. This is my promise to all of you. You would not require any other course after this. You would not require any other training. And if Speakathon cannot transform you, nothing will ever do. So don't even go and join anything else.
Yeah.
So that's my only message. Yes. So I am so thankful to God that one moment where I actually thought that just let me give this last try. And after this, I'm not going anywhere. But I'm sure I'm anyways not going anywhere now.
Thank you for sharing. Verlene, last question for you. There is somebody who's watching this video right now. Okay, maybe they're on the phone, maybe they're driving, they're walking, they're at home, they're thinking, this lady speaks well, this lady makes sense, she's straightforward, she has transformed her life, but maybe a voice inside the head of this person is, can I really do it? Can I become a great speaker? Can it happen to me that I can speak in front of hundreds of people and with command and attention and credibility and authority, I can rock the stage? Can it happen for me that in this lifetime, I can communicate like a master? Can it happen in this lifetime that I'll speak without any hesitation, that I'll have the confidence which is super ka-upar? So they might be watching that. One person is watching it right now thinking, can it happen to me? Verlene, what message do you have for that person? Can they really do it?
One statement: this man is going to make you a good speaker by hook or by crook. Just give your life into his hands. Just follow the process blindly. Of course, it would require dedication. It would require a lot of practice. But in the end, if you are ready to put in your hard work, he has all the frameworks. He has everything that you require to be a good speaker. And it is not just about me, Bishal, in our batch as well. I have seen people who I actually believed that, oh my God, looking at the first video and the last video, we did around 175 assignments. And these were the major ones. Forget about the micro assignments and the online sessions that we did. So I have seen that noticeable difference in those people as well. So it was not just about me. It was Bishal speaking to each one of us. So if we all can do it, anyone in this world can do it. Trust me.
Absolutely. By the way, I have a quick surprise for you, and that is this. I want to take you back to one of those moments in Speakathon on last day. I got this video ready for you because on last day you were talking about your experience. So we'll watch it together for 30 seconds.
Kaushik, thank you very much for everything. And Bishal, thank you very much. You are really a God-sent angel. And I would recommend every person here, please go and join this course. Please be a part of Speakathon. Trust me, you will remember me in your prayers. Wow. Write down my name and bless me for recommending this course to you. Please.
Thank you. Thank you. This wasn't just for people who are watching it. This is on the last day, final few minutes before the session ended.
Vishal, this makes me feel nostalgic. Oh my God, I'm missing the Speakathon days now. Please take me back.
You're always welcome, Verlene. You're always welcome back. So that's all. So if you're watching this video, you've watched for the last half an hour, you experienced Verline's speaking about her life. She hid nothing. She was transparent, talking about her issues that she had, talking about her transformation, of what all she went through, because I don't give sugar-coated feedback. Right, Verline? There is no sugar-coated feedback. And by the way, do you have to, in this lifetime, can't guarantee the next one, in this lifetime, do you have to join another public speaking course to overcome your issues this lifetime?
Not at all. I had this goal of going ahead and helping a few underprivileged students as well to improve their speaking skills, their English speaking skills as well. So yes, I am all ready, all set, and fully confident now.
Yeah, so you're ready to do courses for other people is what you mean, right? And you're ready to offer and invite other people to upgrade their life. That's amazing. So everyone right now, if you're watching this video, you're watching it on your phone, your iPad, your computer, your big screen TV right now at your home, and you're probably wondering, can I be a great speaker? Verline has already given you an answer. Verline used to have self-doubt, but now she has super confidence. Verline used to struggle with her body language and storytelling and connecting with the audience. Now she's a master when it comes to that. Verline had the issue of spontaneous speaking, and now within few seconds, she can give a great speech for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and even longer because she now knows the framework. So here's a question for you right now. How much longer do you want to keep struggling with your public speaking issues? I mean, if Verline can do that, the thing is you can do that. And the problem is not going to go away on its own. You have to make a decision. You have to make a decision to change your life. So somewhere on the screen, you can see the information on how to reach out to us. Reach out to us, talk to one of our team members to know more about exactly when the next group is opening, because Verline, as you know, we don't open our groups all the time. There's a waiting period and only then we join, and that's all we have. So remember, if Verline could become a greater speaker, a better mother, a more confident human being, super se bhi upar, then you can do that as well. It's been a lovely conversation, Verline, with you. Together, we're going to finish it with that line. This is Bishal Sarkar reminding you that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about
Connection.